from Redvers Recreation Center. It's Saturday night. The Langenburg Warriors take on the Redvers Rockets in Game 2. Can the Warriors hold off elimination? Or will the Rockets blast off to round 2 of the Saskatchewan Provincial A final? You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media. Here's your host, Travis Longman!
Hello, Canada and hockey fans in the United States or Newfoundland. It's great to be with you on this Saturday night, as producer Nick said. It's wonderful to have producer Nick back. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Doing good, buddy. How's Redvers?
Redvers is awesome as usual. Such great hospitality. Although, if anyone in Redvers has a red, my wipers went my vehicle on the way here from Mooseman, and I'm going to need some help to get home. So if anyone listening would like to be able to help me out in about 2.5 hours, that would be very much appreciated. But enough about my problems. You're not here to hear about me. You're here to hear about Game 2 of the Saskatchewan A Provincial South quarterfinal. Redvers is looking to blast off to round 2, but Langenburg has other ideas. It was a goaltender show last night, and we're expecting much the same this evening here in Redvers. We're going to take a quick TV timeout right now, and we'll be back for the opening face-off after these messages.
Good On Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolled Up Pranky, Blue Chip Realty, So Creative, Four Town Journal, Cork and Bone Bistro, Source Embroidery. Today's furniture and electronics.
Hey everybody watching the hockey game. Are you as relaxed as I am in this nice comfy couch? Come check us out today. Today's furniture electronics.
I need to say another thing about today's furniture electronics. I was saw them on my Facebook page, and they have a steal of a deal for a recliner. I'm going to load up their Facebook page right now.
We'll get ready with the starting lineup for the blue line. I'd like to welcome everyone here.
I'll get all the details right now. I'm going to tell you guys all about it.
The Langenburg Warriors and the Redvers Rockets. That's the 2 series. Game 2 goes tonight.
Welcome back to Good On Industries. And as I was saying, today's furniture electronics offers a power recliner with phone charger stand and audio console set for a ridiculous price. The set, you get $15.99. 4. The audio console set, $9.99. Well, the sales rep. No, not just one. You get both for $9.99. Steal of a deal. Go down and see Murray's before it's too late. Well, wish you a happy belated birthday. LTL Media sent you for a 0. We're sorry, Triple H, but it would appear that it is not time to play the game quite yet. There is a problem with the net or the goal crease. Redvers has had some issues here today. I hear there was a power outage just in the ring. Let's hope that holds up for this game. Well, should we pay some more bills? I think we probably should. Producer Rich will pay some more bills.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaylee Furniture. Today's furniture and electronics.
Hey there, Rocket fans. Hope you're having a good time watching the hockey game. Rockets hopefully are winning. Make sure you come check out today's furniture electronics. We're here in Redvers. Phone us at 452-6309 or check us out on Facebook.
Well, we'll take the time to meet the teams since been technical difficulties with the ice. For the Redvers Rockets, a goaltender, number 30, Zane Winter, 33, Thomas Bosch, 72, Cody Matheson, 2, Kyle Sargent, 4, Colton Miller, 6, Oliver Poirier, 10, Braden Magato, 11, Dave McMillan, 12, Preston Copic, 14, Nathan Miller, 16, Travis Poirier, 19, Carson Henriot, 20, Kenton Miller, 21, Josh Rumler, 22, Corey Millette, 27, Turner McMillan, 28, Riley Niven, 29, Tanner Frey, 40, Declan Henderson, 44, Ben Johnstone, 46, Cade Benston, 59, Jordan, 83, Drew Ha, 91, Riley Faderchuk, 94, Brady today. The coach is Brian Magato, Garth Mann, Kevin, and the manager is Dallas Jennifer. And now we'll meet the Warriors. Number 1, Brendan Burt. 31, Theo Tola. 5, Warren Shipko. 2, Ryder Hildebrand. 3, Tanner Kyle. Number 5 in your program, but number 28 actually, Taylor Sanheim. Number 6, Parker Carlson. 7, Taylor Thompson. Number 9, Noah Kaminsky. 10, Jake Huska. 11, Mason Gregor. 12, Jacob Brook. 13, Mike Rogoshewski. 14, James Day. 15, Josh Martin. 16, John McDonald. 17, the captain, Nick Carlson. 18, Jake McDonald. 19, Max Stryden. 20, Josh Kepler. 22, Aiden Brook. 23, Brendan Carlson. 24, Riley. 25, Evan Worley. 27, Tyson Zimmer. The coaches are Logan McDonald and Kyle Munn. And the manager is Todd McDonald. No, not the Raptors. Producer Mitch, what are you doing tonight? That's right. And I'm hopefully we're going to be getting ready to soon. The game is shut. Just skating to the center ice very slowly, opening the door.
Would anybody have a CO2 fire extinguisher?
If anyone has a CO2 fire extinguisher, please bring it to the Redvers ring. It is urgent to the Zamboni door in the Redvers ring. A CO2 fire extinguisher is urgently needed. I don't believe there's a fire, just a problem with the ice.
Your pick has got no place to go. They're going to sit on the bench.
Oh, that she was down to the Macarena. Well, that's a waste of a song. You got a TL Media dance down. Even a YMCA is more than a cup of tea. We are still having technical difficulties here in Redvers, but it's not us. Darcy, you didn't make the pick down late this evening? How's everyone doing tonight? Where's everyone watching from? Baseman's making a comeback then. Last I heard it's 3-0.
And for a trip also,
3-2 now.
For steering, and then all back, and do that, you go to the box, 2 minutes by yourself, and you feel safe, and then you get free.
What did I do, producer Ben? Thank you. I probably just shouldn't touch any buttons, eh? That's why you're the producer. We are waiting still. Let's take another commercial break.
Today's furniture and electronics.
Go Rockets, go! Hey, Murray here from today's Furniture and Electronics in Redvers. Are you watching your hockey game on a TV this size? If not, you better come check it out. We've got them on sale.
Good On Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolna Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative. Four Town Journal. Cork and Bone Bistro. Source Embroidery.
Good news, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we have found the fire extinguisher, and they are on their way to help repair the moorings behind the Redvers net. Hopefully, we will be underway in the not too distant future. But it almost goes without saying, an 8:30 start time on TL Media, we're going to have delays. We did a game a few weeks ago involving Killarney, who lost their first game of the season last night to Draggers. And there's only two unbeaten teams on the prairies, two unbeaten senior teams on the prairies, the Shaunavon Badgers and the Lumsden Monarchs. Lumsden is playing a provincial game this evening against the Davidson Cyclones. And that one should be a doozy. If we ever get going here, this one has the makings of a classic. It is almost my bedtime. Might have to get producer Rich to call the action. What do you think, Clay? Warburg leads Watrous 2-0 with 2 minutes left in the first. 1-0 Drake over Raymore after the first period. Keniston leads Wynyard 5-1 after 1. Davidson is up 3-0 on Lumsden. Walchuk, Ozuski, and Walchuk took the goals for the Davidson Cyclones. That would be Lumsden's first loss of the season, although it is provincial, not the regular lineup. And in Raymore, Drake went 1 for 2 on the power play. Raymore's 0 for 2. And that's the difference right now. They just added their X now. Shots are 11 to 8. We are still waiting for a fire extinguisher to arrive to repair the crease behind the Redvers net library. This is slower than waiting for the Toronto Maple Leafs to win the cup, except there will actually be a fire extinguisher show up. Here comes the fire extinguisher. Now, I think some Billy Joel would be appropriate to play over a loudspeaker. We didn't start the fire. Part referee, part fireman. When all the smoke is settled, when all the smoke is cleared, we will have game 2 of this series. Very soft ice behind the Redvers net. And we don't want anyone to get hurt, so it's great that we're taking those precautions. Because it's not worth getting a life-altering injury for a senior hockey game. As much as we love senior hockey, it is just senior hockey. The score, well, we haven't started yet. We're waiting for ice repair here. Let's put the scoreboard on. PL Media, the only place to watch tonight's broadcast if you can't make it in person.
All good on
Oh, what a night.
It has to be done now. Put them
The fire extinguisher is off the ice. Are we ready? Or are we going to have to go to our cola? It's time! It's time! It's game time, bitch! I said bitch with an L. Producer bitch. That's why I always say producer bitch. Miller is out there along with Miller and can't quite see. Nathan Miller. We got 3 Millers on the ice, the forward group. And we're underway here in Redvers. Cross ice pass. Zimmer. Puts it on net. Stop. Winter had to be quick to make the save on that one. After a long delay here to start the game due to ice repair. I will try not to cough in everyone's ear. I am still down in a head cold. Down the ice and Miller. Miller across the blue line, lets the shot go. Oh! Right through the 5-hole. And Redvers worried. First shot, first goal around. And the Rockets are in flight early. Game line back. I will do my best to keep up with the people that scored.
Rockets first goal scored by number 20, Kenton Miller. This goal for number 59, Jordan Miller. And number 11, Abe McMillan. On that goal, 1939. That's more for Miller and McMillan. Yes, baby!
Kenton Miller puts the Rockets on the board early on a shot that beats Burt in the 5-hole. 54 left in the first period. Not the start you want to see the Langenburg Warriors. Zimmer's out there along with Lee and number 15, Josh Martin. Takes a shot. Takes a shot, couldn't stay there. Langenburg pass through Griffith at center ice, passes in the cross. Over. Takes a shot, rebound, off the board, Granlund. Cross ice. Off the head. Takes off the boards and back here come the Rockets. Everything. Just getting across. Miller brings it over. Puts it up by head. Miller gets it out. Tried to go loose, not making the save at first. Sharp on that one after letting it around her. Goal he likes to have back. Big hit, and the physicality is picking up early here in Redvers. Not able to get it out. Takes a shot, stopped by Winter, and a jump to the back. Langenburg's game plan is be physical, try to get Redvers off their game and work the man advantage. But Redvers is not abiding to that. Not giving in. And doing like I wish my kids would do and walk away in any troubling situation. Up ahead. Good defensive play there by Kyle. A smart player Kyle is. He's won a few provincial championships in multiple sports. Good all-around athlete. The backhand goes wide. Early. Takes it off the boards. A good collision. Henderson bumps into Rogosiewski. Across the red line, over the blue line. Miller takes a shot. And the body collide. Back intercepted. Back the other way. Rogosiewski. Zimmer up ahead. Thompson goes after it. Thompson bumps into the boards. Ryman off the board behind the net. And Gade goes back to retrieve it. Gade behind the net. Moving it out across the blue line. Good move to get by Zimmer. But Zimmer recovers and pokes it off the stick. Graves takes it off the boards and down the ice. Thompson with speed. Thompson over. Sandheim. Taylor Sandheim ties it up. And the Langenburg fans in attendance are making noise. And you know they're loving that in Elkhorn.
Langenburg's first goal, scoring number 28, Tyler Shannon. This was the number 7, Taylor Thompson, and number 22, Avery Brook. Time that goal, 15:45.
Running across the blue line, spinning around. Good defensive play and back the other way. Good play there by Birch. Zimmer spins around. Zimmer over the blue line, over the red line, and into Rocket territory. Zimmer puts it on net. Good save there by Winter. Megato across the blue line, takes a shot, gets to nowhere, and back the other way come the Rockets. Goes off the boards. Rogosiewski sends it ahead, and here comes Brooks. Taken down on the back, ref makes the call, and Langenburg's going to the power play when we come back. Watching good on Industry Game Time on Field Radio.
Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns.
Roberts in the box for 2 minutes or less. And the lethal Langenburg power play comes onto the ice for the first time this evening. Passes it, Zimmer over.
Redvers number 21, Josh Romanek. He got 2 minutes of tripping. On that penalty, 8:31.
By Winter, shot through traffic, almost beat him. Heads up. Everyone's okay, no beer is spilled. Everyone's laughing, so we're going to assume everything is good. Oh, we might have had a wet jacket. We might have had a spilt beverage. There will be a GoFundMe for that spilt beverage later on this evening. Yeah. 14 minutes left. And maybe for the dry cleaning bill too. Zimmer takes a shot. Tried to go high glove side, but making the save with Winter. And he holds on for a whistle at 13:44 left in the first period. back, last it off, it's Kopech. Kopech passes it over. Dillard with the shot and a big save there by Burke. Back the other way come the Warriors. Zimmer across the blue line, lets a wrister go. Stop by Winter and back the other way. Zimmer keeps it in, sends it down low back. And hurrying are the Rockets up ahead, across, over, dumping it down. First out to play it. Zimmer, cross ice pass, intercepted. Watch for Zimmer to have a big game for the Here comes Redvers in, takes our backhand, and he missed the net. Had the top shelf wide open, but he missed it. And a break for the Warriors. And they break out into the neutral zone across the red line over the blue line. Passes it. Driving in. And the teams are back to full strength. 5-on-5. Set behind the net. 12:25 to go here in the first period. Down the ice it goes, and that one will go for icing. And we'll take a break. Watching good on Industry Game. Come on.
LC Ottawa Dag Limited, Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Hair and Photography. Rolled Up Premium. Blue Chip Realty.
Good stick there by Redvers. And back in the neutral zone. Into Langenburg territory. That one goes high off the roof. With 12:11 remaining in the first period. Goals by Sandheim for Langenburg and Kenton Miller for the Redvers Rockets. Trevor McMillan's out there. He loses the draw, and Kyle comes away with it, and down goes the linesman. Big hit there. Watch out. That trade war number 27 in red. Turner McMillan. A good hit, right for a good break for the Rockets. And it's 2-1 Redvers with 11:55 left in the first period. And you can flip that.
Rockets' second goal scored by number 10, great magnitude. Cisco's at number 94, breaking the game. On that goal, 11:55. That's magnitude from good day.
Meganville makes it 2-1 for the Redvers Rockets on a shot from the point. All three goals have been scored on shots from the point. Just after the penalty kill too, getting some momentum back on their side. And slowing it down to a snail pace right now in the race. Speeding it up though. Around it, takes a shot. Knocking it down was Sandheim. Miller. Dumps his man into the board, but he goes to there. Kenton Miller, he had the first goal for the Rockets tonight. Takes a shot, redirected, and it's through. Down the ice it goes. 10:34 left in the first period, and we're not going to say the part of Gregory. It's the draw. Passes it over. Trouble. Redvers. Well, maybe we'll get people to do the chicken dance. No one is doing the chicken dance. They're just focused on their rockets. It's still tense here in Redvers. The home side's only up 2-1. Zimmer out there to take the draw against number 12 for the Rockets. Zimmer gets waved out and coming in as number 14, James Blue. And the puck comes out in the neutral zone. It's around center ice. Takes off. Down the ice. Cross ice pass. Kopech going in. Charging. Kopech passes it. Back to the point. The shot. The save by Burks. A big rebound, but he makes the save and holds on for it. 9:55 to go here in the first period. Watching good on this game time on TV. Laceration hits the body. Don't be feeling that. You got that in. Nobody wants to take the shot. Big rebound. Back the other way. Here comes the Rockets. Kyle wisely regroups in his own end. Kyle across center. Kyle across the blue line. Kyle trying to beat Bobby Orr there, but has it knocked off his stick. Puts it in front, and it's just sitting there. Rogaszewski raised the body. Thompson takes a shot. That did not miss by much. Thompson's not good terror legs, but he's a terror on the ice. If you're correct. Ryman. I thought Zimmer was offside, but no, he is still onside. Over, sprawling for it was Zimmer, and down the ice it goes. Coming up at the end of the first period, we'll have an episode of the Rod Peterson show, but we still have 8:18 left to get there. A sandwich. Two Warriors and a Rocket. Sadhan, the goal scorer, puts it on net, holds on for a whistle, and we'll take a break. Watching good on into the game time on
So creative. Four-Town Journal. Cork and Bone Bistro. Source Embroidery.
Across the blue line. Over at the far board. Puts it. Oh, nifty pass. Right on the spot. Just tap it in. Give it the old taparoo. And it's Redvers 3-2. Jordan Miller with the goal to make it 3-1.
Rocket Circle is going to number 59, Jordan Miller. Cisco's the number 14, Nate Miller, and number 20, Hannah Miller. And on that goal, 7:49. That's Miller from Miller and Miller.
It was Miller time on that goal. Zimmer passes it Kyle. Moves it over. Puts it on. Behind the net. Langenburg's not going to quit just because they're down by 2. They play a full 60 minutes every night. .6:55 left in the first period. Still lots of action to be played this evening. Whirling. Running. Over. Across the blue line up ahead over 50. And just offside with 6:39 left in the first period. That's on over. Gets up ahead. Stays over Devin. That goes high. Up. Good defensive play there. Looking like an offensive lineman was number 46 for the Rocket, Kane Benston. And we'll take a break. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TLBB.
Good On Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture.
We have an update. The Round Lake Bears have beaten the Mooseman Rangers 3-2 and to take a 1-0 series lead. Game 2 in that series will go tomorrow night from the Mike Swain Arena in Mooseman. Mooseman is facing elimination on the head over Round Lake. They drop the board. Takes a shot off the mast. Bird had to be sharp on that one. And I wonder how many people he has seen on the ice after that. Maybe a little cuss. Takes a shot down low. Langenburg currently 3-1. Looking to get something going here. Huska keeps it in. Huska puts it on. And off the boards. Right in front of nifty play, but a good save by Winter. And off the boards and down the ice it goes. Huska in his own end, passes it up. Thompson with Willen up ahead. Foye loses it. Worley gets turned over with Willen. .4:30 left in the first period. Forgive me for saying the second period there. We have a lengthy delay, and McMillan has it. The bill spins around. And that goes high off the roof. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Our next broadcast, well, stay tuned to our social media pages for that. If everything goes according to my plan, it will be next Saturday night, but I don't know from where quite yet. Anyone have any suggestions? In front. Takes a shot. a slash. He and McMillan exchanging words like families exchange Christmas presents. The shot goes wide. Now, you might want to put the children to bed because I'd expect that kind of language at Kenny, but not here on TL Media. McMillan, he is not happy heading to the penalty line. The comment from Mr. Duncan, the tap in the doorstep. Cool, calm, and collected, James Duncan.
27.
The shot is on a Gorman shoulder saved by Winter.
346.
$3:39 left in the first period. Zimmer over. Zimmer down. Zimmer. Oh, that's not Zimmer. There are two Zimmers on the ice, and Riley just put it on net. Up ahead across the blue line, Kenton Miller. Shot down over Paul Oaktree and heading to the penalty block with me. Two for the slash. His game paid. Passes it over to McMillan.
14 got 2 minutes to talking. 3:22.
Passes it over. Kyle. Kyle with the fake. He faked the fake. He shot. Had no idea where it was. Tanner Kyle, the former Indiana Elkhorn Seahawk. There's a few of them on the Langenburg team. Slowing down the pace of play here at 3:41. Lift it up. And Jim. Go, Rip! Go! Coming up at the end of the first period, we'll have a commercial break to pay our bills, and we'll have an episode of the Rod Peterson. Today over the blue line. Zimmer over. Levin. Zimmer. Pass. There's the shot. They say by Burson. Four on four right now. Goes off the board. Off the bar, off the pipe, keeping it in, Redvers. Moves it over the shot. Big save by Burt. Minute 30 left in the first period. Battle along the far board. Coming away from Redvers. Moves it up. Cross ice from the back to full strength to both teams. Take the shot. Making the save with Burt. Boyd. Rising up. Hudson with the nifty move. Just in with 1 minute left in the first period. Winner, takes it out. Sends it down. Passes it over, Huska. 30 seconds left. Now the ice it goes. Powerful. Thanks for that. Winner. Takes off the board. Megaphone. Straight. Cross ice off the body. Moves it over. 18 seconds left. The shot. Big save. Oh, didn't know where it was. 7 seconds. 6, 5. McMillan with the shot. Big save by Burt. Wow. The score after 1 period of play.
Make sure you get your tickets for sale on the lobby here. We've got a guaranteed pot tonight of $1,000. Thank you to Precision Day, Power of Growth, Ross Compton. And the bar is open.
Today's furniture and electronics.
Hey everybody watching the hockey game. Are you as relaxed as I am in this nice comfy couch? Come check us out today. Today's Furniture Electronics.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rona Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative. Four Town Journal. Cork and Bone Bistro. Source Embroidery.
We are back at it on a Football Friday, and we're brought to you in part by Suds Full Service Car Wash. Fuel your fleet's finesse with Suds Regina's unbeatable cleaning packages. They'll shine like new every time. Visit sudsregina.com. And they also bring you our weekend newsletter, the Rod Squad newsletter. It drops every Sunday. You can sign up for free at rodpeterson.com. The Moose is on fire. We got him. Happy Football Friday, Moose. Welcome back home. How are you?
Yeah, happy Super Bowl week. I'm great, man. Good to be on. We were chatting on the phone this week, and it got me thinking about being in LA with you right at the Super Bowl. I couldn't find my LA pullover. I was going to wear it, but I think it's in the closet somewhere. I couldn't find it.
It's funny, that was a very quality one. I bought a cheap Bengals Super Bowl golf shirt there that I've had to throw out. People, you get what you pay for. I would have worn it too, but I threw that sucker out. Well, listen, before we get into this Super Bowl 60 matchup, what are your recollections of that Los Angeles Super Bowl? You lined it all up, man. That was so much fun.
Oh, it was so much fun. I mean, from getting into LA, we were at the beautiful Westin Airport Hotel. They treated us great. I remember the Bengals were there with their, what did they have in the conference room there? The Bengals were on site, the party. It was great. Yeah. Mo Egger, having all the guys come down. Jarrett Stoll came down, reminiscing with him, and Dan Moriarty, and you name it, right? I think Cam Judge came down. It was just really fun. We had such a cool set in the hotel, and then getting down to the NFL experience. I think that's the coolest thing. When you're in that NFL experience, you see everything set up. We went down to Radio Row, and we walked around there and checked that out, and we shook some hands and did our thing down there. It was so much fun. And then I know you missed out on it. And looking back now, you know, we can chat about this another time. You know, you kick yourself, but then going to the DraftKings party. That I wish you would have made it to the DraftKings party. But you know what? I went to the DraftKings party with Jerry Rice and a couple other celebrities. But then you went, was it Ron Jaworski's party the one night, the cigar party, Ditka, right? Mike Ditka's cigar party.
Yep.
So you went to that one. I didn't go. I feel bad. But I got to go to the DraftKings party and you didn't. So it was a fun week.
No, we did a lot of fun things together too. But that party was fun. Chris Carter, Jim McMahon, Michael Irvin. It was good. Yeah, for sure. Hey, everybody's excited. Allie says, hey, Moose. Shane in Deer Valley, your boy Shane says, hey, Moose. Arlen Bruce writes in, and I like this. I love when the viewers are more than welcome to steer this. AB says, let's talk football locker room talk. Are the Patriots saying, hey, let's march over their logo and take these birds out? Or are the Seahawks saying, let's go crazy, like the movie Birds? AB, what are you into today? But let's talk about that. John Ryan really laid it out well earlier this week, how this is not the same as any other week for the teams, because you're out of your routine. You're staying in a hotel. As he said, new chef, new this, new that. What do you think the intangibles will be for Super Bowl 60 that will determine the winner in Santa Clara, Seahawks and Patriots?
Yeah, there's a few. I mean, coaching is for me number one. That may swing this in the Patriots' favor. Mike Vrabel plays the underdog role so well and will have his team ready to go and prepared. I'm not saying Mike McDonald won't, but I think coaching is going to be an intangible. There are so many good young players. Drake May, Sam Darnold, the two quarterbacks. That's a very intriguing matchup. We don't know about the health of Drake May and his shoulder. They said in practice he's been a full participant and looks good to go. But then other people say that they're watching him and he's not moving his shoulder when he's going about interviews and different things. So that's something to watch. I like the receivers for Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba, who was offensive player of the year, I believe, at NFL Honors last night. I wonder how he will, a young player playing a big moment. And then I talked about it last time I came on. Cooper Kupp, I think, plays that veteran role. I wonder the impact he'll have on the game. I think it'll be a big one. So a lot of intangibles heading into the weekend.
Well, it's really awesome that you say coaching. That might be the biggest one. Kenny McGunn said yesterday that it could be a call. He thinks it'd come down to a call. God, I hope not. Scruffy said last hour about, whoever steps up and makes the play. And he was talking about on defense, like a Malcolm Butler type, game-defining defensive play. So there's that. And I still say turnovers. Because I wonder how much you think history plays into this. Because I kind of got mind-numb this morning reading about this. It's like the Seahawks have beaten the Patriots the last 7, but that don't mean anything. But what does, I think, is ball security. In New England's +3 and turnover ratio, Seattle's -3. That's kind of a trend. It's kind of a big thing.
It is. Sam Darnold's been able to protect the ball, though, here in the playoffs, and that offense has been really good. If Sam Darnold can protect the football, I think Seattle has a huge edge. So turnovers, you're right, I think are a big storyline. If he protects the football and they don't turn it over, I think the Seahawks should win the football game. I think it's this offense and ball security from Seattle, and I think it's the defense of New England. I don't think anybody's expecting the New England Patriots, despite Drake May being 1 vote away from winning the MVP. I don't think anybody's expecting them to come out and light the world on fire offensively. It's about, can that defense hold them in the game, create some turnovers, and where I think coaching comes in. If this is a close game, like it was in the playoffs against Denver, if this is a close game, I think the Patriots win because of Mike Vrabel and his ability to coach in tight games. But if it's not, it'll be in the way of Seattle.
Well, it's what's nice about football, of the many things. Again, I'll quote John Ryan, something we all knew. Any given Sunday, not a 7-game series. I mean, would you be shocked? You would clearly not be shocked if New England won on Sunday.
No, not at all. Not at all. These two teams are both deserving of being in the Super Bowl, and either one of them can win the game.
From the text line for Western Dodge, 902-518-3033, Kirk writes in. He says, hey, Rod, no Buck, no Jim Barker. Life goes on, but probably I'll run into Jim at an Argos game, though. Moose is on here as Jim Barker has resigned his post, as he's now taking a position with the Toronto Argonauts. Wayne in BC writes in. He just says, hey, Rod, can you ask Moose if he'll be your regular Football Friday guest, or is he too busy? I would love when he comes on. From Wayne and BC. Just give the people an update that you're a busy guy. Of the million updates you have to give.
Yeah, I know it is. It's very busy, and it's hard to commit the time every week. But you know what? I'd love nothing more than to come on here more, and we're going to do that. It's part of the New Year's resolution, is to get back to coming on here more often. So we'll free up more time in the calendar for you guys.
Well, it's funny because football's football, and there are a lot of comments that have come in from the viewers. I'll get to as many as I can with you here. And by the way, Johnny Avello is coming up from DraftKings in the next segment. But I'm seeing a lot of stuff on NFL Network, ESPN about flag. That's your next event. They're obviously promoting the Olympics, the 2028 Olympics, how flag football is going to be part of that. Maybe you should tell the world that's watching that doesn't know already how big of a deal this is.
Yeah, it's growing like crazy. There's rumors of more flag popping up all over the place. The NCAA is getting into flag like never before, where you're seeing flag football NIL deals now. Let's be honest, flag football is much bigger on the women's side than the men's side. Obviously, growing up, there's more of the young men that are playing tackle football and more of the women that are playing flag football. So it's a little bit bigger. But it's growing in both sides, both genders, for sure. And it's growing towards the Olympics. It's growing around the world. It is definitely a fun sport. And you see the NFL attaching themselves to it with the Pro Bowl games.
Yeah, well, and as I say, I mean, get on board or don't, but it's growing. It's definitely not going away. 902-518-3033 is the text line. Tony writes in from the Bridge City. He says, hey, Rod, I only knew of Bad Bunny when he went and did some wrestling with WWE, and he did not look out of place. Will I watch? I wonder. Well, I don't know where you stand on this no news is bad news thing. I've gone back and forth on that in my life. But, I mean, the publicity the NFL's got out of having Bad Bunny perform at halftime is priceless.
Did you see the press conference for Bad Bunny, the news conference?
No.
It was media out the door. They had to get a bigger conference room because there was so much media involved. Look at the NFL, and look, I hinted on, I didn't hint, but I talked about it on the show when I was in Australia, saying the NFL, it's not going to be long before they come to Australia. Pull the clip. Now the NFL is going to Australia next season, right? They're trying to be, well, they're not trying. They're becoming a global league. And this is a global superstar. So maybe not as big in North America or as popular, but definitely still popular in North America, massive around the world. I think I've been listening to some Bad Bunny since the announcement. And while I don't understand the language, and a lot of it's not in English, most of it, I think pretty much all of his music is Spanish music. It's catchy, it's fun, it's a good beat. I think we're going to have a good time watching it.
Pardon me, while you're here, probably would be a good time. I was saying to the viewers earlier, and I've given you a breakdown of some of our demographics. I don't know why people like us, but they do. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing and talking about the things that we always talk about. And for instance, when I talked to you earlier this week, I said, what's the news up there? What's popping? And you said, they're all upset that the NFL is not coming to Canada as part of the international series. Maybe we should carry that conversation onto the air here. What are they saying? And you have thoughts as to why the NFL is not coming back to Canada.
Yeah, I've seen it. And, some of the speculation online was, well, when they did the Bills series in Toronto, they were giving away tickets on the day of the game on the street. And they go to Winnipeg for an exhibition game. And then there was issues with the field and all the rest of that. And, I think the day that they come to Canada a little more regularly is coming. Do I think it has, the field size won't hurt. because you won't have to do any changes to the field, really. I mean, you'll have to narrow it a little bit, but you really won't have to change anything. The end zones will narrow, but like there won't be any significant changes. You're not going to have a hole where the goalposts were in the middle of the field. So that will help. But the reason they're not coming to Canada, in my mind, is they're trying to grow this game around the world. And I know Canada is an international market compared to the USA, like it's a different country. Technically, it checks that box, but they already have Canada. Canadians are following the NFL more than any other league, I feel like. And I think there's numbers to back that up. They have Canada. They're marketing to Canada. They're trying to go places where they want to grow the game. They already have Canada. We already are NFL fans here. We get the games on TV as part of our regular packages. We get the news. It's on our social media feeds. It's everywhere else. They're trying to grow it in places like Brazil and in the United Kingdom and Germany and now Australia, where they play the games in the morning. They're trying to grow other markets and build, what they have in Canada in these other markets. So I think that's why they're not coming to Canada. They already have us.
I'm writing that down. I hope you don't mind. That'll be the meme. They already have Canada. But, you were just at the Australian Open. Just, briefly tell the folks what you saw there in terms of NFL merchandise and advertising. It's there. They're already there.
It's there. It's not, it's not Australian rules football or, as we call soccer too, or cricket or some of these other sports. But the merchandise is in the sports stores, the NFL merchandise, some baseball, but more NFL. The logos are being worn, some by travelers, but you got sports bars with posters advertising the Super Bowl coming up. Now, I believe the Super Bowl is going to be played at about 7 or 8 in the morning, Australia time, something like that. But they're advertising it. And that's the infiltration of the NFL around the world. It's not just about having fans in seats. It's about watching on television. It's about watching in sports bars. It's about buying the merchandise. It's all of it. Massive business, and they're growing it like crazy.
Hey, stop the presses. Jeremy Davis has written in from the Game Plus control room on the text line 902-518-3033. Your boy Jeremy Davis writes in. He says, glad to see the Moose back. Glad you're going to be on Game Plus with flag football. Did you know that? Are we breaking news here? Flag football coming to Game Plus?
We're breaking news. This just came out in the last day or two, I think, for me. I think there's been some stuff behind the scenes, but some of the flag football that we got is going to be on the air next weekend, on Sunday, next Sunday. So a week from the Super Bowl, the event will be down in LA. Should be lots of fun. Am I going to be on the air for it? I don't know yet. I don't actually think I'm on the air for the games, but it'll be fun.
Thank you, Jeremy, for the note. Thank you for paying attention and for writing in and the positive comment. Well, I'll tell you what, this show clipped that they're showing on Game Plus, like part of it is having slap fights. I can't stop watching that. It's like a train wreck or a car crash. I can't stop watching. Guys stand there and slap each other hard.
I know.
Fantastic. While I have you here, did you catch much of the Battle of Florida last night? I can't let you get out of here without. Did your TV settle on that at all?
It did. And, Tampa Bay is, I mean, I say they're back, but they never really went away. But it's fun when you start to see some of the bad blood.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolled Up Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative. Four Town Journal. Cork and Bone Bistro. Source Embroidery. Today's furniture and electronics.
Hey there, Rocket fans. Hope you're having a good time watching the hockey game. Rockets hopefully are winning. Make sure you come check out today's furniture electronics. We're here in Redvers. Phone us at 452-6309 or check us out on Facebook.
Welcome back. We're almost ready to start period number 2 of Good on Industries Game Time on TLB. Score after 1 period is the Redvers Rockets 3 and the Langenburg Warriors 1. Spencer Miller scored the opening goal for the Rockets before Sandheim tied it for the Warriors. But Jordan Miller made it 2-1. And Bagatelle made it 3-1. And that's where we stand at the start of the second period. I would like to thank the wonderful fans in Redvers for all the hospitality this evening. Miller. Losing it, Kyle. Thanks off the boards. Miller. Behind the net with the corner. Takes a shot. Across the blue line. Sandheim with the shot.
Got a long stick.
Yeah, shot. Okay, sends it down the ice, behind the net. 19 minutes left in the second period behind the net. And we have a Rocket down behind the net. It is Niven. He's loading it up. But he's no worse away. He might be the fire extinguisher again. Producer Mitch, let's go to a quick break.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture.
Let's go to a full.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rona Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative. Four Town Journal. Cork and Bone Bistro. Source Embroidery.
And we're still waiting for the ice to be repaired. It's the same problem that was giving us troubles in the first period. The score is 3-1 right now in favor of the Redvers Rockets with 18:55 left.
Tyler, they need you down there with that scene again.
Producer Mitch, let's roll a sunrise. 2 minutes.
Today's furniture and electronics.
Hey there, Rocket fans. Hope you're having a good time watching the hockey game. Rockets hopefully are winning. Make sure you come check out today's furniture electronics. We're here in Redvers. Phone us at 452-6309 or check us out on Facebook.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rona Pranky, Blue Chip Realty, So Creative, Four Town Journal, Cork and Bone Bistro, Source Embroidery. Today's furniture and electronics.
Go Rockets, go. Hey, Murray here from today's Furniture and Electronics in Redvers. Are you watching your hockey game on a TV this size? If not, you better come check it out. We've got them on sale.
We have an update from La Flèche and Kipling. The La Flèche Warriors knocked off the KW Royal King. I always want to call them the Royals because that's what they were when I was growing up. Anyway, La Flèche won game 1 and play game 2 tomorrow night in Kipling. Warburg leads 6-0 at the end of the second period. They're poised to advance to round 2. The Marway Comets are up 3-0. Theodore for Foam Lake beat Theodore 5-2. Well, how's everyone's Saturday night going? I hope it's better than Redvers night. Feels like we're in Minneapolis with ice causing this much trouble. Producer Rich, you still awake?
Yeah, right here, buddy.
That's good. How about our fans? How about our viewers? Are you guys still awake? It's going to be a long, might need the coffee or something stronger.
You gotta get a record.
And without further ado, we're just about to start again. It's a nice day to start again. Or not. All right. And we're off here in Redvers. 18:55 left in the second period, and here come the Warriors. Bumped off the puck. Brooke, cross ice pass. That was the second lengthy delay to repair the ice behind the net. Devin has it knocked off his stick, up ahead, and Zimmer goes back after it. Langenburg's no stranger to being down 3-1. They were down 3-1 last time. Made a game of it. There's no quit in the Warriors. Feel the power of the Warriors, what they're hoping to do. Goes off the boards and it's got Pepler. Pepler in all alone. Pepler the backhand. You can flip that. Birch holds on for a whistle. Oh, and Rogosinski gives McMillan a face wash. And he just skates away. Rogosinski's in the box for the face wash. McMillan's in the box for receiving. Maybe there are some words about the ball. You don't talk like that. It's stare down between the two. It's a tense situation. We got a fearful. And Pepler's in the box too. Cross ice pass. Off the boards.
Redvers coming in number 27, Murder McMillan. You got 2 minutes of rocking. Langenburg coming in number 13. For 50. We got 2 minutes of rocking and 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike. Having that memory 17:43.
Okay, we have an update on Rogosinski penalty. No word on what McMillan did. And Thompson keeps favoring his upper body. Devin cross ice. Redvers in. The collision. Kyle sends it down the ice and Winter comes out to play it. Over the red line, over the blue line, and here they come. The backhand stop by Bird. 16:07 left in the second period. In a game that didn't start until 8:30, or wasn't scheduled to start until 8:30. It was probably about 9 o'clock when it actually found the puck drop. And then we had another long delay just a few minutes ago. Niven sends it down. Cross ice. And Zimmer back the other way. Over the blue line, over the red line. And Zimmer back to his brother. Zimmer. Tyson. Brennan. Kepler is back on the ice. And McMillan is back on the ice, but Rogaszewski stays in the box. Must be the 2 and a 10. Two on one with speed. Brook in. Brook driving. But he lost control of the puck. And a good defensive play by Miller. Go back. Has to shoot. Big save there. It's still loose. Has to be careful. Langenburg does. .14:37. And it's looking like a dog sled there. This Kepler stick is caught in the equipment of McMillan. And the fans want a penalty, but there's none called.
Wake up!
Here's Kyle. Kyle over. Good shot by Zimmer. And that goes high and on the play. .06 remaining here in the second period. It's still 3-1 for Langenburg. Over. Hands over. And here's Zimmer. Riley Zimmer. Zimmer shoots. Trying to go 5-0. Big save by Winter. Big rebound. Behind the net. In front. And back to the point. Carlson has it. Carlson for Langenburg. Passes it over. Down low. Back. Takes a shot. Sandhut. Knocked into the corner. Langenburg has it. It's Zimmer. Tyson Zimmer over the blast. Carlson and Redvers has it, and they're heading out through center. Miller pushing and shoving, lots of that. And we'll take a break. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media.
Olive Branch Bistro, Sweeting Enterprises, Wilson's Hometown Lawn.
Nimitz. That one goes for icing. 12:30 left in the second period. Passes it over. Third forward. Up ahead. This is the late game going on in Saskatchewan, so we hope to be able to bring several final scores. But if anyone knows a score, just leave a message in the comments. We love to get updates on out-of-town scoreboard. Back in front, Redvers. Shot goes wide and hits the leg. And we have a penalty as Fraser's helmet comes all the way off. Yeah, Redvers heads to the power play. Yes, it's in the box. Ref skated by the troublesome spot on the ice, but
Number 12, Jacob Cook. You got 2 minutes of tripping on that penalty. 12-minute mark.
Legs off the board. Passes over Miller. Right right. Right behind the net. Passes it to Scott. Enormous stave there by Burke. Miller takes a shot. The shot high and stays in. Out of the zone. Back. Up ahead. Back the other way, going hard after it is Sandheim. Sandheim will always give it 110%. I know you're thinking, that's impossible. By definition, you can only give 100%. By definition, that's the most that anyone can give. Miller comes in. Over in the corner. Behind the net. Back. McMillan. McMillan over. Down low. Gets up. Up ahead and back. Sandheim. Sandheim is a 3-on-1 developing. The backhand shot goes wide. Brooks gets taken hard into the corner by the killer. Got it. 9:27 left, and we'll take a break, producer Mitt. You're watching Good on Industry Game Time on CL Media.
LC Auto and Ag Limited, bumper to bumper. Wanda Heron Photography, Rolled Up Pranky, Blue Chip Realty.
Running behind the net. Running off ahead. Over Zimmer. Zimmer. Back to Zimmer. Tyson Zimmer. Tyson with the shot. Goes wide. Brook. Brook with the shot. Redirected it in! Zimmer! He might get credit for it. He might have gotten stick on it. But I think it hit the leg of a Redvers player. And they're right back in it. The Warriors battling back. We'll see who gets credit for it.
Langenburg for the second goal, scored by number 22, Avery Brooks. This goes to number 24, Riley Zimmer, and number 27, Tyson Zimmer. And that goal, 8:51.
Brook got the goal to make it 3-2. And if Langenburg comes back, Brook could be a bigger hero than the inanimate carbon rod. Kyle, cross ice pass. Brings it over. Kyle, spinning around. Intercepted. Unable to do diddly with that. Passes it up. Cross ice. Back. Kyle has it. Over. Brook again with the shot. And we'll take a break. You're watching Good on Industry Game Time on CL Media.
So creative. Four Town Journal. Cork and Bone Bistro. Source Embroidery.
7:27 left in the second period. Oh, off the pipe. But still ruled icing. Over across, on the ice, Langenburg making the better team the last few minutes, but still trail by one. Brook goes into the corner. Brook takes the shot. stop. 5. Good play. Today with speed, breaks it off the point. What am I talking about? Off the board. That's what I'm trying to say. And we have a battle in the corner, and we have a penalty coming up to Langenburg. Shot goes wide from Redvers. Off the boards, it's Niven. Niven over to G'day. G'day down. McMillan again takes a shot. That goes into the corner. And McMillan gets it again. The shot. And play is whistled dead. 6:11 left in the second period. You're watching Good on Industry Game Time on CL Media. Brooke is in the penalty box. Takes the draw. Coming away with are the Warriors. Zimmer coming in short-handed. Zimmer driving in. Centers. This move upon the crease. Washington fans up and scored, but they did not. Zimmer takes it down and moving it up. .552. We'll take a break. You're watching Good on Industry Game Time on TL Media.
Today's Furniture and Electronics.
Hey everybody watching the hockey game. Are you as relaxed as I am in this nice comfy couch? Come check us out today. Today's Furniture Electronics.
Hey, who likes the Dooley Brothers? We got one of them. Nice China girl blast over the loudspeakers here in Redvers. Makes a shot. Behind the net, Zimmer gives McMillan a hug. That was nice. He's a nice man, that Zimmer. Oh my, he went down hard. Business is about to pick up here in Redvers. The intensity is picking up here in Redvers. It's at a boiling point. Langenburg is on the power play as we speak.
You got 2 minutes of holding. On that penalty, 5:28.
Zimmer is in the box. Tyson Zimmer back. Takes a shot. Off the bar! Inches away. So I guess we're in Canada. Centimeters away. Way too close for comfort if you're a Rocket fan. Zimmer. Tyson with the shot off the roof. .457 to go in the second period. Langenburg pressing to tie this one up. On the power play. In 47 seconds, they will have a brief 2-man advantage. Kyle. Zimmer. Riley Zimmer. Has it in the corner. Riley Zimmer. Back to Kyle. Kyle passes it over to Tyson Zimmer. Puts it on net. Big rebound. Oh, and a little whistle happened with the referee. lost sight of the puck for a mere second and blew the play dead. .440 to go here. Now there's a battle on the ice, and I continue to battle a head cold, but I'm currently winning. Banked off the boards and all the way down the ice. 3-2 is the score for Redvers with 4:25 remaining in the second period. Kyle circles around. Kyle has it. Kyle puts it on down, or he tried to. And Tyson Zimmer has it over along the floorboard. Looking for Riley Zimmer. Big. Back to Kyle. Kyle with the shot. A big save there by Winter. And Tyson Zimmer with a shot. That goes high and out. And Riley Zimmer trying to bank it in. And McMillan's having words with Riley Zimmer behind the net. But nothing's going to come from it, and we'll take a brief 10-second timeout. Very brief.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture.
4 seconds left on the 2-minute advantage. 28 seconds left on the power play. G'day gets it. G'day passes it up. Turns over. And a wise play there to just let him play. 17 seconds left with the man advantage as Kyle passes it over. And that will do it for the power play for the Langenburg Warriors. Came within centimeters to time it up. Tyson Zimmer loses it. Kenton Miller. Riley Zimmer turns over. Takes off the board. Johnson. Tanner Kyle has it. Who has been arguably Langenburg's best player this entire series. Kyle moves it up ahead. Turns over. Today over the blue line. Had to wait for his teammate to get onside. Going hard to the net. You got a feeling that this game's going to get rough before it gets over. You definitely don't want to miss the third period. It'll be a good time to take the dogs for a walk after this period. Producer Mitch, do you have an episode of the Ron Peterson Show tune-up?
Sure do, bud.
Right on. Looking forward to it in 2 minutes and 46 seconds. We got to pay some bills first. Passes it over. McMillan with the shot. Stopped by Burke, who holds on to the whistle. .220 left in the second period. The score is Redvers 3, Langenburg 2. Langenburg is the only goal in this. Sergeant had it down. Going in the backhand. Going off the boards. Kept in. Kicked ahead. Goes into the corner. Takes a hard bump. Takes a shot, redirected. Minute 10 left. .57 seconds left in the second period. Puts it on net. Stopped by Burke, who holds on for a whistle. 40.6 seconds left in the second period. We've already been on the air for 2 hours. Today takes a shot. That goes off the boards. Zimmer up ahead. Kyle sends it down the ice. I don't think he realized how much time there was. Could have skated in a little more. And 3 seconds left. Miller, the shot. Birds with the save. And 0.2 seconds left. I think it's safe to say that we're going to go into the dressing room after 40 minutes with the score being Redvers 3, Langenburg 2. But straightest things have happened. But not in this instance. The score after 40 minutes of play.
Last chance to get your 50
Redvers 3, Langenburg 2. Watching good on Intermission.
Today's Furniture and Electronics.
Go Rockets, go! Hey, Murray here from today's Furniture and Electronics in Redvers. Are you watching your hockey game on a TV this size? If not, you better come check it out. We've got them on sale.
Good on Industries. Today's Furniture and Electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolna Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative. Four Town Journal. Cork and Bone Bistro. Source Embroidery.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We have a tidal wave of comments that have come in from the viewers. We'll get to those after our next guest adjourns. I should tell you, though, that hour 2 of the RP show is brought to you by Outlaw Communications, where creativity is a way of life, specializing in strategic communications, leadership training, and clear conversational content that motivates your audience. Check them out, and TonyPlater.com is the place to go. Speaking of clear conversational content, that sounds like our next guy, Kenny Nagunst from 806 Sports, Texas. You're on, Kenny. What's up, cowboy?
Hey, how's my buddy?
Hey, it's good. It's a great day for me because our viewers love Jersey Jim and our viewers love you, Kenny. And I'm going to give you the opportunity. Yes, they do. You know that. Don't be humble. 806
No,
Sports.
I don't. No, I don't. I mean, I've been on here 4 or 5 times, and they don't hit me up on my DM at least.
Okay, hit up Kenny Nagunst on his DM and tell him how much you love him, everybody. No, I actually told some people last week. I said, I got to get Kenny on. They're like, oh, we love Kenny. So yeah, I'm going to, before we go any further and talk about Super Bowl 60, I'm going to allow you to do a victory lap, if you want, on your NFL predictions that came true going into the season on this show. And you know the ones. If you need a reminder, I'll remind you. Go ahead.
Okay, so you put me on the spot before the season started. Your surprise team of the year. And I'm like, okay, and I'm a Buccaneer fan, think about my division first, and I said the Carolina Panthers, and I got the business from people. That's the one thing I heard from. You're a goofball. That ain't going to happen. They didn't start out so good. I sent you an early message. They pulled a little upset here or there. And it's not really bragging. Did I think they were going to win the division? I had confidence that my Bucs would win that weak division, but they played really well. And I mean, was it a surprise that they won the division? I think that's a surprise pick.
Yeah,
the surprise team overall, right? The surprise team maybe overall, New England. I mean, I know they were geared up and like that, but 3 years ago they were, left for dead practically. But Carolina had a more successful season than they thought. That maybe makes a surprise.
Well, you were. A lot of people picked the Patriots when I asked that question.
Okay.
Nobody picked Carolina but you, and they ended up hosting a playoff game. So I'll say that. And by the way, if my viewers reached out and called you a goofball, that's a good thing. That's a term of endearment, man. You should be happy about that. I would be.
No,
yeah, exactly.
That's probably what I call myself.
Well, and then the other one was Patrick Mahomes. Now, you said he was the most overrated quarterback in the NFL, and I'm not sure if you still feel that way. I had one viewer say that's the worst take of all time, and they end up missing the playoffs.
Yeah, I picked Denver. I don't get a lot of things. We're not accurate. We're just on our radio program 9 to 11 Monday through Friday, and I said Denver wins that division. The D is back in Denver. We used to call them the Denver Broncos because they had no D. So the Denver Broncos were back. And I said, they're going to win that division. And, they're not even going to get second in the division, talking about the Chiefs. They go, do what? I go, yeah, it'll probably be the Chargers. And what happened? Third place, sitting at home, playing golf. 2 weeks, mailing it in 2 weeks for the season's over.
Mm-hmm.
He's just overrated. I mean, he's barely above 500 in Super Bowls. My whole problem with that is the GOAT conversation. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Jimi Hendrix, one of the best things, but he may have had 3 or 4 bad albums. He had a short career. Mahomes' career is not over yet. And remember, we cover him at Tech. We cover him. I stood right next to him. Didn't think he'd make it in the NFL. I thought he'd get blown up. He had a dad bod, remember? He even made fun of himself. He had a dad bod. I thought, somebody's going to light him up. This ain't Texas Tech. And he survived.
To win 3 Super Bowl, yes. Which, by the way,
and lose 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah. Tony from Cochrane writes, and he says, "My man Kenny from Texas."
What up, Tony?
For everybody that loves Kenny, you can write in now and give him a little love here. He's earned it. He's earned it. Well, I do, and I will talk about the Super Bowl 60 matchup with you, but I just want your take on this. Tom Brady's under some fire. Have you seen? He refuses to say who he's cheering for, and he's got his former teammates mad at him for that. I feel like Tom Brady's got a fire on his ass every day that people don't see. They don't realize that. They think it's Tom Brady.
Right.
No, he's under a lot of pressure, and I don't feel he should have to. If he didn't want to say who he's cheering for, he shouldn't have to. What do you think?
I think I have a different take. Are you ready?
Sure.
He wants to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's trying to distance himself from all those troubles they got into. Kraft just didn't get first ballot. I mean, sorry, coach don't get first ballot. He's like, I'm a Raider now. Let's not try to tie that in. I know he's still going to be first ballot. We have the legendary Shereen Williams on our program. I don't know who Shereen is. Shereen is one of 50 Hall of Fame voters. She's in the room. She's been on our program since we've been on here for a decade, and she told us about some of the stuff that's going to change. But that's just my shot at Brady, trying to distance himself. He's, I mean, he won in Tampa. He didn't win. Our defense won the Super Bowl. He won the regular season with 40-something touchdowns. But our defense, I mean, you could have probably quarterbacked that Super Bowl and won that because it was such a dominant defensive performance. Just was.
By the way, Brent from Saskatoon writes and he says, Kenny's the man. BW from Edmonton says, hey, Kenny. So yeah. They're all keep it coming. Keep the love coming in for Kenny. It's a very interesting way of looking at things that you would say that. I'm not going to say that you're wrong. I mean, you just said, oh, he's going to get in first ballot. That's what we said about Belichick and Brady, or Belichick and Kraft, right? So there's no guarantee on that.
I agree.
Yeah. No, that's a good take.
Same way with Chris Carter. Remember, Chris Carter should have been Hall of Famer, but somebody held it against him. He was a jerk. Let's be honest, Chris. Hit me up. Call me up. I'm a public figure. You can find me. Chris was a jerk. They made him wait.
Yeah, but he's in.
Baseball Hall of Fame voters make him wait all the time. I mean, baseball Hall of Famers hold a grudge because, I didn't get an interview. I missed my deadline. 45th game of a 162 game season, yada. The Hall of Fame voters, since there's only like 50 of them or so, usually don't do that.
Well, we're seeing evidence of that now. And people last week brought that up here, comparing football versus baseball Hall of Fame. And they're different, yet the same thing is rearing its head here. I'm going to ask about the Cowboys for a second, just because you're sitting there in West Texas.
Okay.
DeMarcus Lawrence, because the Cowboys are my team. DeMarcus Lawrence left in free agency and said at the time he didn't think he'd ever win in Dallas. So he goes to Seattle, and he's in the Super Bowl first year. How is that not being talked about? I feel like Cowboys media and Dallas media, they either forgot or they're afraid to bring this up.
A combination of both. In Cowboy media, I'm not bad-mouthing Cowboy media, but you kind of got to be toe the line with them. They're kind of that way. They are. They're the king of the NFL. I mean, for someone who doesn't win, you want to watch their Super Bowl, I hope you have the History Channel. I mean, it's just part of it. But I would not be surprised. I'm not surprised by that comment at all. But that's the way they are. I told you, it drew a lot of legs that last time whenever I allegedly took a shot at the Cowboy organization and all that. It's the truth, though. Whoever said that, that's pretty accurate because you don't hear those things. And if you want to win a Super Bowl, you better play for somebody else in the next 2 to 3 years. I remember I'm a Buck fan, but I don't know when they make the Super Bowl. The NFL is tough, and they're so far away. They're so far away. I want to ask you a question. How many media rows have you ever done? Super Bowl media rows. I've only done 2. Have you ever done one? And if so, 2. Which one was your favorite?
Probably Vegas, but it's a big reason, and LA, but it's the reason why I'm not there is it's a commitment that I wasn't willing to make. Yeah. Explain to our viewers how that is. Because it is.
Okay. Especially a small company like me. The first Super Bowl that I went to, I just rolled down to Houston. My sister lives down there in Katy. I go down to Houston on road, didn't have a media credential or anything. I walk in there like I own the place, walked up there and said, I'm checking my media credential. And they said, didn't have one. I sent in, but way too late. And the guy goes, well, hold on just a second. Go sit out in the hall. I sat in the floor in the hall out there, and here came everybody to get their media credentials on a Wednesday. Sure enough, he sends me I get an email, come over there. They give me a media credential, and I'm at the Eagles and Patriots, I guess it was, the one where allegedly I adjusted Tom Brady's jersey, which I did not take that jersey. But that Super Bowl, and we didn't have a table. I just walked around and grabbed whoever I could, got great interviews, just visited with them, held my phone up, had a little microphone like you, professional. We were live on the air, and we talked, and then I went on my journey. The other one that I was at Tampa. Came to Tampa for the Super Bowl, which was a mistake, but a mistake. I wanted to come to Tampa. It was a COVID. No one there, Ron. No one. That whole room that had 175 tables, there were four actual tables being used. I got one interview, but it was a nice thing to Tampa.
Yeah.
And I just there was from Media Row, but it is fun, but it is a lot of work, especially for the people back there, the productions, because you've got to have somebody sitting there. You got to go work the room, get somebody over there, because you don't have the big name like Rod Peterson, where you have the international following. You can book people ahead. With little 806 Sports Radio, we're like, hey, you from the blind side, dude, why don't you sit your big, easy to see butt over here and let us talk to you? And that's what we did.
You'd be surprised. But by the way, this is Kenny Naguns from 806 Sports Texas. I was a one-man show at Super Bowl, and I realized that ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly, right? So, by the way, I was just in Tampa on the weekend for the NHL outdoor game, the most watched NHL regular season game ever. And I will just say this. I'm walking around Tampa with my guy Brent, Chris, and RJ, and I'm looking around going, imagine being Tom Brady and being a legend in two towns, Boston and Tampa.
And probably going to be a legend over in Vegas if he makes them relevant at all.
It's going to take a lot of work.
Got to make them 500. I know you're going to make them 500. You win 10 over there, second in the division. You're going to be a legend over there.
Yeah,
because they're going to. If you do anything like the hockey team, like the Golden Knights, you have any of that success, you'll be a legend over there. They'll build a statue and put you one out there. We're not going to build one in Tampa and put him there. You had 1 or 2 years, but they built a statue over in Vegas.
Well, we're at it. Do you think Fernando Mendoza will lead them to the promised land?
I think he should have came back for a year. I think he's making a mistake. I mean, he's going to lose money. I know you want to be an NFL quarterback, going to be the number 1 pick, yada, yada, yada. With the rookie cap, he ain't going to make any money. He'll get paid. He'll get endorsements. He wasn't getting paid, getting endorsements where he was. He'd be the man. Could you imagine if he went undefeated back-to-back and won the national championship again in little old Indiana, allegedly used to be a basketball school? I understand the injuries. You can get hurt anywhere, but I would have told him, come back. But we'll find out. I mean, he's going to – I hope they get him some linemen where you don't get beat up. Because they're going to throw him right to the fire. They're going to put him out there.
By the way, again, the gentleman on the air with me with a Texas accent that you couldn't even cut with a chainsaw is Kenny Naguns from 806 Sports in Amarillo, Texas. You are a hockey fan, and you are a Pittsburgh Penguins fan. And as we are on the cusp of the Olympic break, the Penguins are one of the greatest stories in the NHL this year. You're obviously
second
following
place right now. Second place.
Yeah.
Second place in our division. Who knew? We were like 5th or 6th. But that's hockey. It's why we love it, right, Rod? I mean, you can get on a little roll. You can go 7 of 2, and then next thing you know, you can be an 8 seed. And we talked about it on the air today. How many 8 seeds or how many wild cards have ever won championships? You do it in football. I think 6 or 7 of them. A few baseball teams have won it. Never been a basketball team with that kind of 8 that beats a 1. But in hockey, you can do that. You get the dude between the pipes standing on his head, glove working and everything. You can roll. You can have all the stars in the world, but if you can't score, you're not going to win. And that goalie can make the difference, and that's what can happen. The goalie can get hot and get him through. And so I'm excited about my Penguins. I'm glad more than anything. And I don't like them, but I like the Detroit Red Wings. Them being relevant is very important for the sport.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. They've been bad for a while. It's not good.
They've been on a milk carton. You couldn't find the Detroit Red Wings for the last 10 years.
Yeah, where have they been? Exactly. Well, hey, I want to bring it back because I said we're obviously going to talk about Super Bowl. The line I don't believe has changed. Seahawks by 4.5. Yeah. And we're going to have Johnny Avello with us tomorrow from DraftKings. He is their chief odds maker out of Vegas, Johnny Avello. And we'll talk about the game more with him. Do you go along with that? How do you think this game's going to go?
I say you play both of them. Take the points and play the money line. I think that New England either wins the game or they get beat by 10. That would be my prediction. New England's going to win that game. Seattle, if Seattle gets out ahead in a hurry, if I was New England, I'd take the ball if you get a chance, take the ball, score, slow them down because they've been putting up 30 or 40. Man, New England hasn't scored 35 in the 2 games they've had. Let alone, but their defense is playing well, but you can't let Seattle get ahead of you. Get that stuff they put up 30, 40 against San Francisco, those numbers they're putting up. Sooner or later, when you're scoring 30 or 40, you're going to get 14, 20. So you've got to get ahead of them. It could be 14 points by.
Good-On Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Ralna Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative. Four Town Journal. Cork and Bone Bistro.
An update on the
Source Embroidery.
Any more Rockets have defeated the Drake Canucks 4-1. And they advance to the next round. If anyone has a score, we'll pass it in the comments. We'd love to hear it. We're just about to get started. Period number 3 here. It is 3-2 in favor of Redvers. We have an upset, if you will. The Lundgren Monarchs dropped their first game of the season. Davidson takes game 1. At the moment, the Shaunavon Badgers were the last unbeaten team. Undefeated team on the prairie. Miller, over. But we don't know the score from Shaunavon. They were tied after the first period. Thompson has it. Over center. Thompson takes a shot. Takes the side. 19-10 left in the third period. 3-2 for Redvers. Last name is Miller and you're wearing red. Chances are you're having a good night tonight. Zimmer. Riley Zimmer with a shot. Big save there. Goes on for it. Yeah, everything.
Here's the bottom pick us up the next Rockets. We're going to give away $1,790 tonight.
And someone's going to be a whole lot richer.
287-001.
If you have tickets, 287-001. You go see my friend Mr. Duncan. Bring it to the timekeeper booth. And you can win $1,740. That could buy groceries for a week. Only a slight exaggeration, unfortunately, with the price of groceries these days. Kopak. Niven back to Kopak. Kopak puts it wide and the net comes off. Ryland is going to the penalty box.
Time to go to number 19, Maxter. And we got 2 minutes for the holding. 1808. We're still looking for that orange ticket for $1,890. 287-001.
Free draw. Oh, the stick hit the roof. Kyle. Congratulations to the Shaunman Badgers. They are the last unbeaten team. The last unbeaten senior team on the prairies.
I owe you guys $50.
You're gone, 27. You're gone. That's your way out, 27. The fans are chirping McMillan right in front of our broadcast location. Could get pretty interesting. Hope it's not the shades of Ty Doby in Philadelphia many years ago. Well, we have prime locations. Over intercepted, falling down. Losing the end that high.
A nice winner, $1,790. from Frobisher, Saskatchewan.
Frobisher, home of the Freshman Day. The winner of the pot of gold or 50-50 is from Frobisher. She'll be a celebrity down there. Intermission. Shot goes wide. 3-2 is the score. Even strength here. Take the shot. Big save there by Burns. We got a feeling that he cannot allow another goal if Langenburg is going to come back to win this one. Anderson moves it over. Sends it down low. Intercepted Zimmer. Tyson to Riley. Riley Zimmer. Riley loses the puck. Riley Zimmer passes it over to Tyson. Direction that was Thompson. Moves it over. Thompson spins around in his own end. Zimmer. Zimmer. Up ahead. Zimmer. Riley Zimmer. Looking for Tyson. Kyle. Kyle has it in his own end. Tyson. Over. Intercepted Given. Kyle. Kyle. Over. Knee puts it on net. Stop. Down the other way. Kyle goes after it. No icing. 15-10 left in the third period. Up ahead, and that one will be icing. 14:55 remaining in the third period. Still 3-2 for Langenburg. 3-2 for Redvers, rather. Langenburg trail. If anyone has heard the score from Kennison, please leave a message. Behind the net. Struck. Sargent moves it up there, Sargent hits his man in the face. Little friendly fire there. Almost identical to the game last night. Langenburg lost 4-2. But it was a hard-fought battle. Redvers went up 3-1 in both games. Langenburg got within one. Sargent puts it wide. Megaphone. Passes it over. Back end here. Sargent puts it on net. Up ahead, across the blue line. Very short to play it. Dragon. And McMillan back. McMillan going behind the net. Zimmer banks it off the boards up to Thompson. Thompson over to Sandheim. Sandheim sends it off the boards down the ice, and Winters out to play it for Everett. Banks off the boards. Nimitz over. Poirier takes a shot. Big save. Dayton Miller. Let's take a quick timeout, Mitch. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns.
Shot from the point, finds its way in the net, and the Rockets are 12:43 away from blasting to the next round. And the crowd's going crazy here at Redvers.
Rockets first goal, scored by number 20, Kenton Miller. This goes to number 94, Brady Lee. And therefore, 12:43. That's Miller from the lead. Yeah, baby.
It was Miller. That made it 4-2 for Redvers. Hands up. $12:15 to go here in period number 3. Redvers leads 4-2. And he's slow to get up. Nick Millen. Not making any friends with the Langenburg crowd. Great play, great fucking play. You're brutal, 27, brutal. Yeah, go to the smallest guy, go to the smallest guy. You're in there for a reason, you're a fucking retard. Yeah. You look like one too. Yeah. I think I fucking awesome, buddy. I don't have to play now. Brutal. It is midnight. All the time. Not your fault. Not your fault. One more, that's 27. It's a bad way to therapy now. It's no. Henrion is serving the misconduct for the goal. No, I don't. Zimmer, over. That's the second stick.
Second, 27. We're going to get 2 minutes into the head. 10 minutes on.
There's your way out of the game, 27. McMillan's in the box for 2 minutes for a hit to the head, and he got a 10-minute misconduct. Lots of time for the fans to get acquainted with McMillan. What's the visitor crowd? Zimmer passes it over. Lee down low. In front. Zimmer. Tyson's in it. Riley's in it. Oh, to Tyson's in it. Riley's in it. What the fuck is Logie doing on this? Back. Zimmer. Over. The Langenburg faithful are growing restless. A very vocal contingent of Langenburg fans just to our right. You'll love to see it. They travel very well. Zimmer gets in. Zimmer with a shot. Big save there by Winter. 11 minutes left. Tyson down low. Lee back to Tyson. Tyson Zimmer with a shot. That goes wide. Riley's in it. Sends it back. Rogashevsky. Takes it over. Thompson. Over in the corner. Thompson. Holds it. Holds it. Passes it. Zimmer loses it. 30 seconds left on the power play. Birch. Moves it to Zimmer. Riley's in it. Zimmer moves it out. Zimmer neutral zone. Zimmer. Gets by. Zimmer. Moves it. Knee. Behind it. Over the blue line. Off the stick. And Tyson Zimmer. Tyson Zimmer over the blue line. Tyson Zimmer over the knee with a shot. And out of play with 9:59 left. You're watching Get On Industry Game Time on TL Media. We'll be back.
LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to bumper. Wanda Hair and Photography. Rolled-Up Pranky. Blue Chip Realty.
Tanner Kyle is still on the bench for the Langenburg Warriors. Okay, he's just off to the side of it, being evaluated by trainers. That's a big loss for the Warriors. A shot, big rebound. Kyle is being arguably the best player for the Warriors this series. If anyone has any updates on scores from the out of town, please leave a message in the comments. Okay, 4 Millers. Let's see what we can get done. Thompson, up ahead. Ryman. Outside pass. Over. Takes a shot. To the corner. Sprays in. Oh, the backhand. Big save by Bird. Tyson Zimmer. Across the blue line. Tyson Zimmer. The shot. Back goes wide. Ryman. Save three. Sandhide. Loses it. Across center. Sprays over. The backhand. In front. Big loose. Here's Martin.
Rocket fifth goal, goes to number 28, Logan Evans. This goes to number 29, Daniel Roy. On the goal, 7:15 green. Nevin McCoy.
Five to 2 is the score now in favor of the Redvers Rocket. And I could be wrong, but Redvers, if they win, meets the winner of Mooseman and Round Lake. And Round Lake won tonight 3-2. Game 2 in that series goes tomorrow night in Mooseman. No matter who it is, it should be a whale of a series. Thompson circles around. Thompson. Oscar. Up ahead. Miller. Thompson goes after it. Heffler takes a shot. That goes high and stays in bounds. Running over. Back running. Running with a shot. That goes. We'll take a break. We're watching Good on Industry Game Time on PLB.
Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns.
Oh, Sandheim. Letting them know he's there. 6 minutes left in the third period. And the game approaching the 3-hour mark. Big rebound. He scores! No quit in these Warriors. Tyson Zimmer closes the gap to 2. Five to 3 is the score. $5:50 to go. Third period. 5-3.
Third goal scored by number 27, Tyson Zimmer. This goes number 24, Ryder Zimmer. On that goal,
Brother connection. He can guarantee his mom and dad and grandparents are proud of him on that one. Proud of them both. Delightful family, Tyson and Riley both have. $5:30 remaining in the third period. Riley. Tyson with the shot. That goes wide. Sandheim. Tyson battles for it in the corner. Bradley. Megatron. Has it knocked off its stick. Tyson Zimmer. Takes a shot, hits an ankle. What happened there? Incidental contact? And the goal, Winter just got plowed over. Ooh, goalie. Lee hits the side. Extra puts it on net. Try to. Intercepted. Thompson has to wait. Thompson. is offside. We'll take a break. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media.
LC Auto and Ag Limited, bumper to bumper. Wanda Hair and Photography, Rona Pranky, Blue Chip Realty.
4:07 remaining in the third period. It remains 5-3 in favor of the Redvers Rockets. Back the other way, Shannon. Whirling. Zinner, cross ice pass, intercepted. Back, here's Kopak. Yep. Thompson, over, Sanheim, puts it on net. And back the other way, here's Redvers. Cross ice, directly. We have an update from Keniston. The Blizzard have won 7-4 and advanced to the next round. They play the winner of Theodore and Bone Lake. Two double batter teams from last year poised to meet up. And we're going to take a full timeout right now. You're watching Good on Industry Game Time on TL Media.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to bumper. Wanda Hair and Photography. Rona Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative. Four Town Journal. Cork and Bone Bistro. Source Embroidery.
.240 left in the third. On the stage, all of our wonderful advertisers here this evening. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. I have a family and kids, and Gotta pay the bills somehow. And life is expensive, so that's why we have commercials. McMillan has it.
Langenburg showing 24. Zimmer, 2 minutes is option. Time of that penalty, 2:36.
Drive it in, taking a stick to the face. Must have been. McMillan passes it. Down low. That's McMillan. McMillan. Over. Knocked it off Sad High. And we could have us tilt here. McMillan. Nothing around that. Right up. Minute 25 left. Zimmer trying to get something going. Minute 5 left. Thompson. Langenburg net shot. 1 minute left here in the third period. Passes it up. And Fraze turns it over Thompson. Thompson with a big defensive play. Thompson across the blue line over. And Zimmer is back on the ice now. .28 seconds left. Zimmer takes a shot. That goes wide. Behind the net. Thompson with a shot. Kicks aside. Big rebound. 14 seconds left. In front. Takes a shot. Another. Oh, that goes high and wide. Down the ice. And the Rockets win. And they're off to round 2. But we're not done yet. The physicality here. Business is picking up. We gotta slot it off here. A lot of animosity boiling over. Brooke, happy birthday to the Rockets. And all the Rockets have to say is, we'll see you next year. Redvers advances to round 2. And what a series. Hats off to both teams. Both teams put on even games. Hard fought till the very end. The competitiveness, the blood is boiling over at the end. And you just think nothing left between 2 of the top teams in southern Saskatchewan for sure. Langenburg left them all on the ice. And so did Redvers, and in the end, the Rockets take the series 2 games to none and are moving on to round 2. Nothing to be ashamed of if you're a fan of the Langenburg Warriors. They played their hearts out. Left it all on the ice. Typical Langenburg Warrior passing. That felt like a provincial final. It was competitive, hard-hitting, intense from the start. And we've only just begun here in the provincial. What a next month or 2 we have in store for you on CL Media. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel give our page a like because you don't want to miss any of the action. Stay tuned to our social media pages to find out where we will be next. For producer Mitch in Saskatoon, Travis Longman in Redvers. And I want to thank all of our wonderful viewers for tuning in tonight. Take care of yourself and each other. We'll see you next time here on TLB.
Today's Furniture and Electronics.
Go Rockets, go. Hey, Murray here from today's Furniture and Electronics in Redvers. Are you watching your hockey game on a TV this size? If not, you better come check it out. We've got them on sale.
Good On Industries. Today's Furniture and Electronics. Handy Capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. Wilson's Hometown Lawns. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolna Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative. Four Town Journal. Cork and Bone Bistro. Source Embroidery.
Go live, Mitch, go live. End this, end the break. Mitch, cut back, cut back. We got something going on. There appears to be an altercation between fans and some of the Langenburg players. Redvers fans are having words for the Langenburg players. Security's trying to get cooler heads to prevail. The Warriors players are coming back out. We may need to get higher security down to that area. It's all fun and games when it's on the ice. Don't let it blow over into the stands. Trying to break up the altercation. Thompson, and Zimmer's out there just defending the honor of Langenburg. They're still jaw-jacking. We just played a heated game, a heated rivalry. And it would appear that cooler heads are prevailing. Well, we're still having words. It looks like the equipment manager wow.
Did you see how this all started, Travis?
I did not. I just saw a bunch of fans go over there, go to the glass and be like, "Oh, there's something going on the other side of the ring."
Oh, yeah.
I wish I did. We were doing O Canada at that time.
Small town hockey.
You gotta love it. That's what we have in store for the next couple months. You love it. Make sure you stay tuned to our social media pages so you know that when we go live. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and stay out of trouble. Good night, everybody. This concludes our broadcast day. Thank you for tuning in.